So, you may have noticed that I didn't post a video last week. I had like a really bad health week. Because I have a lot of chronic pain symptoms and it's exacerbated by cold weather, which we had quite a bit of. It's finally warming up outside where I live here in the mountains of Virginia. Um, Despite all the stuff I had going on, I did have to go to the store for groceries and medicine. So while I was out, I picked up this little lady. Now, you guys have probably seen a lot of new OMG dolls are coming out, including this Dance 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 line and the Series 4 dolls. Alright, so my Target actually had all four of these guys. They had Major Lady, they had Miss Royale, they had B-Girl, and they had Virtuelle. Even though I also loved Miss Royale, I ended up getting her first, despite wanting Major Lady first, because apparently she comes with a brand new hair texture, a different fiber than what we've seen previously on OMG. It's almost yarn-like, and so even though I wanted Major Lady the most, my curiosity got the better of me on this one. Also, while I was out, I was walking through Walmart and boom, saw sweets. My Walmart actually had several of her. And then my husband pointed out, because he always goes to the store with me to help me lift heavy stuff, carry stuff, etc. But he pointed out that they also had Spicy Babe. And while they had multiple of sweets, they only had one Spicy Babe in stock. And he suggested I just go ahead and get both. So it does make something interesting for this week's video while we're discussing the comeback of both Bratz and Monster High. Like, this is early 2000s-esque flashback fever. I don't know. But we are going to talk about that. I know that some people are kind of torn on how they feel. Some people are really, really hyped. Other people are kind of scared that Mattel and MJ are going to mess this up because they tried bringing Bratz back before. It didn't go well. That was like 2018, I think, or something like that, like 2015. I don't know. It was somewhere like mid the last couple of years. They just came back and they didn't do very well. They were very different than what people were used to, and despite the fact that they had nice clothing and they were really interesting looking, like, they just didn't do well. And who doesn't know the story of Monster High and the big flop? So we don't know with this comeback what they're planning. They're talking about some very, I guess, like, collectible quality dolls coming out. But, like, were y'all here for just a couple of months ago when they put out the Pennywise and Shining Twin inspired Monster High dolls? Because okay, so first of all, the Shining Twins were terribly uninspired and boring and plain. And some people loved them for the recolored Twilas that they were. Some of us were just like, wow, maybe they're better in person. But who even got them? Because they sold out in less than 2 minutes. Now, that's not really the problem because a lot of us expected that, because they didn't mention how limited the quality was, etc. But the whole handling of that was sloppy. I mean, I'm sure you guys have already seen a billion videos on it. The dolls came out on, I guess, the Mattel Creations website. They actually started selling them 2 minutes earlier than the time they were supposed to. So by the time the dolls were supposed to go on sale, they were already sold out. Most of us didn't get them. I even tried myself because I was like, maybe they're cuter in person. Guess I'll never know. I'm not 100% salty about it though, because even the pictures that I've seen after, some of them really did have like quality flaws. If I'm paying that much, like $50 for a recolored Monster High doll, y'all better do better than that. They better be like perfection. This was not. There were dolls with like wonk eye, dolls with like poorly rooted hair, dolls whose clothes had like loose threads. Pennywise was cute. I cannot take that away. Pennywise was a very cute doll, but the way Mattel handled the sales, so I don't know what happened with why Mattel Creations thought that the way they were handling this was a good idea. It was terrible. Most people didn't get the dolls. But here's the thing, like, it just made me care even less. I don't know if I care that Monster High is coming back. Like, so they messed up stuff with the reboot. That didn't even appeal to the children they were trying to aim it towards. they ruined the story behind Monster High. So now we don't even know what they're bringing back. Are they bringing back the reboot? Are they bringing back the old school original? Are they bringing back something completely different? Like, what are they going to give us? A lot of us are concerned about that. I just don't care anymore. I mean, maybe I'll buy them for their clothes. Maybe they'll come out and they'll be really cool and I'll want them. But as of right now, I just don't care that they're coming back. And Bratz, I was never a Bratz fan. I didn't really like the fact that their feet popped off. I thought it was really weird. It's crazy, right? Because I love Bratzillas, who are very similar. So it wasn't an aesthetic thing. Like, I thought that Bratz were pretty dolls, minus the whole, like, not having a nose. I don't know how I felt about that. But aesthetically, they were pleasing. They have beautiful clothes, very well made. MG has a history of well-made doll clothes. But I'm not sure what we're getting with Bratz either. Are we getting the early 2000s original Bratz come back? Are we getting that weird thing that they did a couple of years ago come back? Are we getting something completely different? And with OMG dolls, they set a new precedent for dolls to be $25, $35, where we had been seeing like 15 to 20 in Monster High, Ever After High, etc. So then Rainbow High came out, and they're $26, $27. So they're kind of raising the price of fashion dolls, which is fine as long as the quality is there. But what happens when it's not? So I'm going to open Spicy Babe right quick while we talk about that. But I do want to point out that she and Sweet both have this kind of heart-shaped cutout along their box. And I guess it's so that you can open it, see the doll, and put their faces together, because their boxes do line up to form that kind of little hand heart thing going on. So I'm going to do that right quick while we're talking about this whole quality issue. So if you, where did my scissors go? Here we go. If you bought your dolls last December and you got the Remix 4-pack from LOL OMG, then you were surely aware of the fact that those dolls had a lot of quality flaws. Like, a lot of people complained that out of a 4-pack, they had like maybe one doll that didn't have a bunch of flaws. There were outfits falling apart, especially with Bad Girl. Like, her studs on her vest just fell right off, straight out of the box. There were missing pieces. Oh, okay. Wow, that was the most anticlimactic thing I've ever seen. You guys ready? So, like I said, this is perforated. You just kind of go around and it pops loose. And guess what? It's just the same picture. I just made all that noise and went through all of that and popped open that part of the box, and there's nothing. Okay. Alright, LOL OMG. I guess that's the surprise, is that there's nothing there. I don't know. I guess, because it does kind of form a heart, maybe you save this and you can just have 2 pieces of a box. Okay, that's the other thing. If you got the Remix pack, surely you noticed that they literally counted the fact that one piece of plastic, or like a piece of cardboard turns around and has a different design on the other side, as one of the surprises. Okay, if you guys have been with me since the beginning of when I started collecting the OMG dolls, then you've heard my rant on why there are things they're counting as surprises that aren't surprises. The shoes and outfit that the doll is advertised as coming in is counted as a surprise, but each piece. And a lot of times it's like 25 surprises or whatever. And even if you counted each shoe individually, each earring individually, each bracelet individually, there are still not 25 surprises. They're counting the opening of the box as a surprise. Not even if you counted each hair tie on the doll, like the clear rubber bands that they come with, would you end up being with 20 surprises? But whatever. So OMG had that huge drop in quality, so I've been nervous about these girls. I don't know what I'm getting in opening this box. We've seen face paint flaws become more prevalent. We've seen bald spots become more prevalent in OMG. We've seen outfits falling apart straight out of the box and loose threads and this and that. So, not knowing what I'm going to get, it looks... Okay, I see a little bit of pink and a little bit of the white of her eye, but the face doesn't look bad. So that's a hopeful thing. And she's a Sagittarius, which makes sense that she's spicy, because if you guys have ever lived with a Sagittarius, they are spicy people. My first husband was a Sagittarius. My youngest son is a Sagittarius. Both spicy. So that's fun. She's really, really cute so far that I can tell. I like the black and white striped bathing suit. I always keep scissors on handy. But, you know, it wasn't just these guys that saw that huge drop in quality. If you guys have been collecting Rainbow High, you have... Hold on. I hate that they feel the need to staple a doll's head to the box with these little plastic, whatever the tab things. Like, stop stapling her to the box. She's not going to fall out with as much as you have the other straps on. Why is that necessary? Like, I can't imagine that it prevents theft any more than any of the other 50 billion ties tying this all into the box. I don't understand why they think it's necessary, but whatever. Alright, so I can tell you now, just by looking, that Spicy Babe does have the triangular rooting in the bangs, so you would not be able to remove her bangs without doing a reroot on them. They're not like, if you've watched my earlier videos with Icy Girl and Busy BB, where you can just kind of pluck the second row of hair out and it gets rid of the poodle bangs and then leaves a nice sleek look without rerooting. This is definitely going to require a reroot because it does have that triangular thing going on. Her bangs are a little crooked. I think that they'll be fixable when I take her hair down. It's not red, you guys. It's like a very beautiful burgundy under here, which I was kind of surprised by. Her makeup is between a light pink and a dark pink color, depending on what part of you're looking at. Beautiful blue eyes, cute swimsuit. So let's get everything else unwrapped out of here. So, oh, heart-shaped purse with a little chili pepper on it because she's spicy girl. So as I was saying, with Rainbow High, you guys check out my Instagram if you don't believe me. Check out the photos I just posted from a recent toy hunt. The quality, we've seen it, okay, since probably late January. The newer Series 1 dolls that are coming out, like in stores, it's still pretty easy to find here in the States. And my Target has a ton of them. Poppy doesn't even look like herself anymore. Sunny is downright bald. Like, the newer releases of the Series 1 Sunny has hair around the edges, and she's got her bangs, and then she's got a strip down the middle where it's separated, and like all the way around the edge, like I said, all the way under the back, and then everything right here is like 4 hair plugs, and everything else is bald. I mean, that might be a slight exaggeration, but not by much. Like, if you check the photos I did when I got my second or third, I don't even remember how many, of the Series 1 Sunny, like, she's basically bald now. And, you know, my newest Skylar, if you look at the pictures of that, she looks very different. Jade has almost a completely different face, different makeup. Her head is actually kind of smaller. So I don't know if they switched factories and that's a reason for the differences, because we did see that in Monster High dolls, where the ones that came from China were different than the ones who came from Indonesia. The quality dropped really hard. Now people are reporting getting outfits that are practically falling apart. They have loose threads. They have, you know, all of these problems with them that aren't what you expect when you're paying almost $30 for a doll. $30 for a doll. Now, don't get me wrong. Rainbow High have incredibly good quality compared to a lot of other doll brands. But yeah, what good is it to have 2 outfits if they come shredded and falling apart? If they have loose threads, and I don't, again, appreciate the whole, well, it's for kids, so it's okay if it's crappy quality argument that adult collectors do, or that people in groups do. What is that? Stop assuming that children are stupid and that they don't know any better or deserve any better. That's gross. But on a very real note, even if this is supposed to be playline quality, would you risk giving a small child stuff that has like loose threads on it, beading falling off that they could put in their mouth? Anyway, so we have the hat box first, and her hat box and stand are this beautiful shade of like a metallic blue They're very, very nice. So her hat box has 2 of these little things in them. The first one is actually full of jewelry, like a bunch of stuff. I think these little spiky boys are for around her pigtails. She's got some earrings, a compact that is that same, I don't even know if you guys can see, it's like a little devil wing shaped compact that's the same metallic blue as her stand. She's got, I'm guessing this is supposed to be a makeup brush, but it is massive even in comparison to the compact. Like, it is not, I don't know, well done. So she has a little choker with a heart locket thing on it. I don't know if you can see that very well. She's got a couple of earrings. Oh, the stand clips. So she only comes with 2 stand clips. Well, actually, I take that back because she does have a third in the bottom here. Where did the stand go? Here we go. Okay, so kind of stuck in there. They don't come with the weird chair piece anymore that they sit on. And then there's another one. This one is about the same size. It is, if you look, like a little thinner. And then there's another one that's even wider than the other 2. I don't, maybe it's for like around the hips. I don't know. Maybe. Yes. Okay. So let's see if it tells us how these are supposed to go. It shows your usual stand pictures, but it does not say anything about how those new pieces fit into everything. So I guess it's just going to be a bit of trial and error. One looks like maybe it holds around the hips or under the arms. I guess that's a possibility. Alright, so then we have the shoe box. It is a plain silver. It says 6.5 with the little picture of her shoe on it. Here are the shoes. They've got like this very cool textured studded back. They've got little laces. They're actually really cute. They're very kind of soft too, like a squishy rubber. Okay, so her jacket, it has that kind of clear plastic that we saw with the Rainbow High Dolls coat, like series 1 of Maya had one, for instance, that was like a clear plastic, but this is very flexible. So it's kind of like Bad Girl's vest. The little black stuff on it, like it's sewn to it, so it's not going to pop off the way the beading did on Bad Girl's vest. Alright, and then she's got some pleathery pants with the little heartbreaker knee pads on them. So I am going to pop her together right quick. Oh yeah, and like I said, Sagittarius. Pop her together right quick and I'll hop right back with you guys. Okay, so right quick, I went ahead and dressed her up. Yeah, her outfit matches in no way with her hair and makeup, unless if you look right here, this little piece in her jacket, this little tiny window, is slightly more pink and matches more to her makeup. I will say, one of the cool things, the purse does fit her little compact and giant makeup brush. So I think these little spiky boys go on her hair. Her hair is kind of a mess. I'm definitely going to end up taking it down and doing it up a bit better. As I said, 2 different earrings. Okay, this stand. So I figured out that the very widest one seems to wrap comfortably around her knees. The middle width one goes well around her waist. I don't understand what the third one is for. It doesn't really fit on there anywhere. It doesn't do anything. I don't know. But her pants are almost like a balloon texture. They're very, very leathery, latexy, and as we've seen with doll clothes in the past, that usually doesn't age well. It starts to peel away from the fabric underneath over time, and I'm not sure if putting the stand around her knees is going to exacerbate that by rubbing it off quicker, But yeah, so just something to keep in mind is that her pants are very cheap textured. Okay, so real quick, I thought it was going to be like all smooth, and while I was on that break dressing her, that I was going to go ahead and kind of do an opening of sweets. So let's talk about that. First of all, yes, the thing does come off the front. It just makes a heart. I don't know what you would do with that information. So, but it's, again, it just leaves the same thing. Now, because her box opens differently, because it opens from the opposite side, you get this, and then where you would normally open this door, you can't, because of this part of the box. So you really have to take and, I don't know, try to get that out all the way, or just give up on the fact that you're not going to get that door open very easily. Oh, or that you're going to tear her box while doing it, because that's what I just did. Luckily for me, I'm not an inbox collector or a displayer or whatever, so it doesn't matter. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to pop her out of the box. Well, right quick, let me go ahead and show you how she looks in the box. She's very, very pretty. I love the patterns on her bags. She's really super excited about her. Okay, got sweets out of her box. Here she is with her adorable little updo and sausage curls. Her outfit's kind of holographic. And she's got these cute little pink baby socks with like a little lace cuff on them. Honestly, I mean, her hair is a little crunchy for the curls, but I don't care. I'm probably going to leave her as is because I absolutely, like, usually I redress a doll, like, restyle them, whatever, but I kind of adore her, like, 100%, so we'll see. Of course, she is an Aquarius, which is funny because my older son's an Aquarius and the younger one's a Sagittarius. These dolls are Sagittarius and Aquarius. Of course, they have their perfectly painted nails. Hers are like this sweet baby pink. Spicy's are, well, spicier with the hot neon pink. So we have this package, which holds this very adorable little ruched, ruffly, lacy dress. It's very sheer. Then this one, okay, so I think that these are supposed to be like angel versions of her baby sister, but because it's all gold and not very easy to see the detail in, it kind of looks like hamsters with wings. Just precious coat with little angel babies on the back. I don't know who the other one is supposed to be. It doesn't seem like Spicy, but maybe because it's an angel. It's got curly dark hair. I don't know. But, and it's got the little fur sleeves. Basically, I love her clothes. Her stand is this shimmery white color, very similar to, I think it was Icy Girls that had that. Therefore, her hat box is that color too. Again, it comes with one thing, paper that is like her other two stand pieces that are new. She comes with her boutique bag that comes with a fanny pack. Look, I own one and I'm still not a fan of fanny packs. Like, I don't think they're fashionable, but at least they're not trying to like wear it like this, which, I mean, whatever's the style. I think I'm just too old to appreciate it. And then the second bag comes with a little headband. It's like a fabric knot style. It's got a whole bunch of jewelry, earrings, gold necklace, a ton of little bracelets. Her shoebox, again, it's like a little sneaker style. It's gold. Her shoes are just as cute as the rest of her. They've got these kind of jelly heels, and they're very see-through. They say OMG on the bottom edges of them. I don't know if you can really see it though. So they're super cute. I'm going to dress her right quick and then tell you my overall thoughts. Okay, and here we go. This precious angel has easily made it into my top 5. No questions asked. She's definitely probably in my top 3 with Uptown and Crystal now, because I absolutely adore her. She's perfect the way she is. I probably won't even redress her or change anything about her. What else is there? Oh yes. So before I hop on to unboxing Miss Royale, I did want to touch on a couple of things really quick. Some other dolls I got this week that I just wanted to give a brief shout out to. The first being, I got another one of the Barbie Extra dolls. I do not understand the weird little McDonald's Happy Meal quality toys that they come with. In this case, a flying pig. In the last one, it was like an ugly pink Jeep with a weird little bubblehead looking dog in it. The clothes aren't terrible quality. They're not OMG quality. They're not Rainbow High quality. For $25, you only get like the one outfit versus the two that you get in Rainbow High for like $27. The faces are kind of pixelated. The hair is nice, but you know it's not the best quality hair. But they are cute. They are nice. I have 3 left to finish these guys off. But they've already actually, and I'll try to include a picture, announced the next 5. So the rumored leak is. You know, they give me something to buy in between Rainbow High and OMG dolls. It gives me something to collect when I'm bored and I've got everything else. So that's a thing while we're waiting to see what's going on this fall. Now, OMG has released a huge list of stuff that they're coming out with this fall. Our wallets are not safe. On top of Series 3 of Rainbow High that will be coming out around that time. They're talking collector's dolls, all kinds of stuff, you know, that they had previously announced, I think, last month or late January. Our wallets are not safe. Like, MGA is coming for them. And on top of this Bratz re-release, I don't know how I'm going to feel about it because I don't know what to expect from it, but I do know that the chances of me buying them for their clothes, like, it's pretty high up there at the very least, assuming that I don't just love them and fall in love with the aesthetic. If they have pop-off feet, I'm probably not gonna, but if they don't, there's a good chance that they'll steal my wallet too. I don't know how I'm going to feel, like I said previously, about the Monster High re-release, but if the clothes are cute, there's a chance that they'll win me over and I'll pick some of those up too. So right now it's just trying to catch up with everything that's already out. I also was finishing up this line. All I have left is the 2-pack. These are the Hair Amazing, Hair Dorable Hair Amazing? Yes. Prom Perfect dolls. Originally the Hair Dorable line are like these little kid looking dolls. They did this Hair Amazing line, which are the more teenage style. They come with really nice clothes. They're about the same size and body type as Monster High. Their clothes are decent quality. They have some pretty, I don't understand why they do these super huge earrings, but they otherwise have some really nice shoes that I've been using because they also fit Rainbow High. They have really nice accessories. Like, they're pretty cute. I have just the 2-pack left and I'll have all of those. So I did pick those up last week as well. So, showed you that. That's what I've been keeping up with until, God forbid, fall comes and ruins us all. Just start apologizing to your debit card now for the damage you're going to wreak upon it. Now, let's see what is up with Miss Royale. What's going on with this new hair texture? Alright, I went ahead and snipped like the plastic. Okay, so it's got this little pop open card, and if you look at the top of their boxes, each one says channel 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, like the whole dance thing, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so she has this. There is a little tab, and it makes her look like she's dancing. I don't know how well that's going to show up in this video. It's very weird. It just makes her look like her legs are crossing and uncrossing. I don't know what that is. So she slides right out. Like, there's this little thing on the back of the box that looks like a channel, I guess like the TV channel thing, or places where you plug your TV in. I don't know. It's not the most exciting box ever, but here she is. Cannot wait to touch her hair. So she has a little dance guide thing. It doesn't say what her zodiac is on the inside. It's just a cute picture of her, same as on the front. Now look, I am a Capricorn, and I'm pretty sure the only Capricorn so far is Downtown, which is not even my favorite doll. Like, she's somewhere between the middle and the bottom. Like, she's not great, but she's not bad. So it makes me really sad that as far as I know, there are not more Capricorn. If there are, let me know in the comments. Like, maybe I've missed it. Box is really cute. I might do a photo of her in it. Like, it's got the cute little bust with the wig and the, like, little let them dance instead of let them eat cake thing for the whole Marie Antoinette thing. She comes with a brush. I don't really understand why, because if you're leaving her hair in this style, it's not like you can really brush any parts of it except for the ends. They're a little crunchy. They're not terrible. There is gel in them. But I will say, like, I don't remember if it was a TikTok video or an Instagram video, but I saw somebody who pulled them out and their doll had so much gel in the end of her hair that they tapped it against the table and it made like a loud, like, knock, knock, knock noise. Like, it was completely gelled, just as hard as it could be. Her socks are cute. They have these little bows up the back. This one's a little crooked, but I think it's just the way it's sitting inside her shoe. Her shoes are pretty cute. I don't know how I feel with the black and the yellow and the pink and the purple. I don't hate it. It's not like the worst color combination ever, but it's not the most exciting either. Alright, so she has the little plastic cage skirt, ruffles on her sleeves, adorable bows up her dress, and the front has this almost like a snake skin or like a little diamond-like shiny texture that's different than the rest of the dress. She has her little beauty mark, and I don't know if you can see, maybe like a little, but she has the glow-in-the-dark mask printed around her eyes on top of her yellow eyeshadow, which I would imagine picks up some of the black light. So I'm definitely taking her hair down because I don't understand what they thought this style was. But yeah, the hair feels like cotton candy. Like, it feels like candy floss. It's not just the color, it's a texture. It's a something. It's something. I don't even have the words. So I will take that down in a minute. Right quick. I mean, she comes with the stand again with the 3 parts. It's kind of like the remix stand, and then it's got like the little beading around the edge right there. She has this, which has kind of this weird, like, I guess shawl wrap something in it. I've seen people put this on her in a couple of different ways. It's very similar, I guess, almost to a skirt. I guess you could probably put it on as a skirt, both over and under her cage thing, or like around the bottom of this skirt as a ruffle. But I think the most of the way I've been seeing people do it is they wrap it around her neck like a shawl and then pull it behind her arms and attach it so that it's like a, I don't know what they call it, but like a ruffle thing that goes around or something like that. Maybe I'm doing it wrong because I feel like that's not very cute. Just like a little spare ruffle thing. It's that same yellow, so it's gonna pick up the black light really, really well. Her cage skirt kind of buckles into itself, but it keeps popping off, so I'm just gonna take it off right quick. I actually kind of like her outfit better without it, but then her shoes don't really match, so that's kind of a thing. Her rubber bands in her hair match her shoes and her cage skirt. Since I'm taking her hair out anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and clip those rubber bands, so give me just a second. Okay, so real quick, I forgot about her hat box. In the first one is her fan, which we had all kind of seen like in the pictures of her prior to them being released. And then in the second one is a pair of earrings, and they kind of look like chandelier pieces. They're like black center with blue ribbons on them that spiral down. Be careful with those. And then of course she comes with a necklace, and it's supposed to be kind of like the I forget what they're called, but like they have a little picture of a lady in them, but hers has like a broken heart. It's so tiny, like I don't think you can see it really great. And then of course she comes with her black light for the black light feature, which you can find pictures of all over Instagram. Okay, so I kind of took her hair down. It does have that gel in the end, so it is kind of crunchy and weird. I haven't taken it all the way down, although if you follow me on Instagram, or if you'd like to, which I'll link below, you can see how I end up deciding what I'm going to do with her hair. So having not washed it yet, it is a fluffy, like I said, candy floss, yarn-like texture, completely different to anything I've seen on any doll thus far. One thing I'm going to do really quick for you guys is, I've gotten just a small piece underneath separated. It's very, very crimpy from where it was braided. I've got my hair straightener. It's on the lowest setting. I'm going to run this up and down her hair real quick just to see. It looks honestly like her hair straightens really easily. One or two passes and it looks a lot silkier actually, but it is very, very dry either way. So I think straightening it is going to work out just fine. Even though it's a different texture, I don't think it'll be problematic in terms of doing any kind of styling. It is a really cute blend of purple and pink, and I'm looking very much forward to, I guess, like playing with her, dressing her, whatever. So I'm gonna go do some photos of these dolls. Join me on Instagram later to see those. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, whatever, for future notifications, and tell me what you guys think. Like, how do you feel about Monster High coming back and Bratz coming back and the lower quality in Rainbow High and OMG dolls? Like, I will say, like, all three of the ones I got today, their makeup is really good, their eyes are well centered, their lips are well centered. I don't see quality flaws in these like we did with that 4-pack of remix dolls. I don't know if it's because they were rushed, because there was just so much going on, and MGA just tried really hard to go over the top and it went badly. I don't know what happened there, but I would love to know you guys' thoughts, so comment down below. Like I said, follow me on Instagram for more. Feel free to come there and bring some discussion. I'm always really excited when you guys message me, when you share your hair dyeing stuff with me that you've done, like your results, all of it. So I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I will see you next week for what is hopefully a very interesting science experiment. Bye, guys.